Hello and welcome to the Old Forge Time House, where we're giving you some poetry. Today's poems are by myself, Mark Nadin, and are for remembrance. Do not sit at home and say, those who died are gone today, for we the dead still battle on, in fields where once a war begun. Beneath the earth of Flanders fields we carry on, we shall not yield. In light of day or dark of night, we still remain where we did fight. Holding fast the trench and ground, but never do we make a sound, whilst rifles steady and bayonet too, we are thousands, not just a few, who came to fight and win a war, but ne'er returned to our front door. And all we ask of what we gave is place a poppy here at our grave. The poppy. You dance around upon the breeze, where many drop down to their knees, beside the stones of brilliant white, that are the most amazing sight. O poppy red with blackened heart, symbol of those who in war depart, flourishing upon these fields so green, where once was just a horror scene of man's destruction and his greed, as many lay dying, including steed. Machine guns rattled and shells rained down upon this bloody, sodden ground. Years have passed, so many gone, no longer can you hear Tommy's song, for now 'tis only birds that sing, where once they fly upon the wing, around the fields on gentle breeze, where many fell to their knees. Tommy's song. Trudging the roads and the path of the Somme, the soldiers kept going and singing their songs, bloodied and wearied from battle galore, all going home, 'twas the end of the war. 4 years they had fought in the trenches and wire, amongst all the mud, the rats of the mire. The winters were bitter and summer so warm, so many had died, all lost brothers in arms. The fighting was over, but only in name. So many of these men felt guilt and shame, for they were the living, the friends of the dead. The war was still going on there in their heads. The marching and singing just helped them feel sane, for when it had finished, few were the same. Their minds were all muddled and nerves shot away. They kept on reliving those damn awful days. Now after a while a body was formed to look after soldiers whom from battle returned, their symbol a poppy that covered those fields, the Royal British Legion who help all who yield. The stones of white. Set in lines of pure white stone, in rows so straight and true, are the names of many who went forth for me and you. Upright, true and gleaming, each stone it marks a place, where lays a fallen hero, his eternal resting place. People often walk on by, looking for a name. Perhaps it was a relative who lost his life when slain. Some search for a regiment that they once served in. Others stand and say a prayer. Children sing a hymn. But thanks to all the names marked upon those graves, we are free to walk around, not in chains like slaves. They gave us their tomorrow. In return we all should give money for the poppy. Thanks to them, so free we live. Tell me, Tommy. Tell me please now, Tommy, I want to know for sure. Do you like your poppy? Tell me all about the war. They say at school we can't forget those who lived and died, fighting for man's freedom in the war where few survived. I'm here for just one reason, that's to show how much I care for those now long gone soldiers, and for the time they share. I wish I was a soldier many years ago. I'll sit down here beside you until it's time to go. The lad sat there for hours and didn't move an inch. People walked on past him, but never once did he flinch. He read the writing on the stone above the wreath he'd laid. Here lays a British Tommy, name unknown, this is his grave. And as the sun was setting and others walked around, he was sure that he could hear the battle all around. He rose up very slowly and looked down at the wreath and saluted the brave Tommy, unknown, who lay beneath. I hope you enjoyed those poems. And now we remember those with this tune. Now we remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice